Hi guys, sorry about that. Barb here. I'm going to try to do a tutorial on the little origami like dresses. I've never did one of these before, so hopefully it turns out okay. I'm in my front room trying to get some light because the light's fading. I have the door open, so in case you hear any outside noise, that's why I'm by my front door. Anyway, so this is my piece of paper. I cut this. This is 6 by 6. It's a little big for the pocket letter. If you want it to fit in the pocket letter, I would go more like 4 by 4, 3 by 3, like that size. But I kind of made it a little bit bigger so that you guys can see it. So what you're going to do is turn it over, and then you're going to take and fold it in half. Make sure that the sides touch like I did. I drew a line here just to try to make it easier for you guys to be able to see it. I don't typically draw the lines when I do this. I was just hoping that maybe you can see this a little better. But so you fold that in half, and then you would open it up, and then what you do is take this edge and you fold it to that line. So then you're folding the half and half, and then you do the same on this side. You fold that half and half, like that. And then open it up, and you're going to flip it over, and you're going to basically do the same thing. You're going to take this crease from this side and fold it to this crease that's right down the center. So hopefully, it's getting a little dark in here, so hopefully I can line it up pretty good. I don't have a craft room or anything. I just kind of plop down wherever I can find a space and do it. So I just took this crease and matched up to that crease, and then you're going to do the same thing on this side. This crease to this crease. And then just match it up. So then this will be what it looks like. So then you will it'll do this. So the two sides will touch. So that's the back, and then that's the front. That's kind of a side angle. So then from here, just kind of trying to do the creases. Kind of waiting for the motorcycle to go by. Okay, just trying to do the creases a little bit more. Then you're going to flip it over and bring the top down almost to the bottom. You want to leave a little bit of white showing, about 1/4 of an inch or so. That's going to be the bottom of your skirt. So, and then you fold that over and you do that crease and do that pretty good. I'm using kind of a medium paper to do this. I did use some thicker paper earlier. The blue one that's in my picture is thicker, but I tried doing it earlier and this was just too thick. The paper started to tear because it just was too thick. So I went with more of a medium. Okay, so from here you'll have the little bit here. What you want to do is fold this part over about the same distance as that is. So about a 1/4 of an inch or so. I just kind of use my fingers and just kind of judge from there. And then fold it over some. And then just check it when it's folded a little bit to make sure it looks like it's pretty even before I put a heavy crease in it. So it looks pretty even. So I'm going to do a heavier crease in it. So then I have this, which that's kind of the side. You can see what that looks like. And then we're going to flip it over, and this is what it looks like in the front. And then from here, what you're going to do is fold the collar, the little collar, so you see that there's this little edge right here on both sides. And just fold it over a little bit for the collar. And just crease it. And there's the start of the collar. Now down here we're going to go to the skirt. This part is a little bit tricky. If you do it too too hard, too tight, too fast, you can rip the paper. So you kind of want to hold this here so that the part of it doesn't move. But you don't want this whole thing to move, but you want to have some leeway here. So you're going to hold it there and then grab this corner and then pull it this way a little bit. So see what happens with the paper? This kind of bunches up a little bit and this kind of moves. So then crease that down some, the little bunch that came over, and then crease that down. So you see that there's a little pleat here, and then there's on that side, and this is more diagonal a little bit, where this is still straight. So then you want to turn it around and do the same thing on that side. So kind of hold it so this doesn't move, but let this have some leeway. Pull this again a little bit. You see how it kind of goes diagonal up a little? Crease that down, and then crease this down. So you have the dress, and there's a little crease there, you'll see a crease here. So right there is a little of the tricky part that the paper could rip if you do it too hard, too fast. So then that's what it looks like now. So what you're going to do now is flip it over, and this is what the back looks like. Then you're going to take these little square here, and you're going to pull it forward over like this and fold it, and see how this goes like this. Pinch that down a little bit, and you can either do this straight down and you would have a straight skirt. Let's see, I'll flip it over, and it would be more of a straight skirt. I kind of like it to flare a little bit, so I kind of poofed that out some. I don't know if you saw this. It's like this. I kind of let it poof out a little, and then put the crease in it, and put the crease down. I'll do it again on this side. So you flip this over, pretty much so it's even with that. And then this I'm not sure of the term for that, but it folds out like that. So I just kind of, let's see, it started ripping a little bit. So I got to ease up on it. Kind of let that pucker a little and then fold it in. Now nobody's going to see this back side, so that'll be okay. That there's a tiny little rip in there. And then I just fold that over a little bit and crease it, and then push this and crease it. So that's what the back looks like. That's what the front looks like. Oops, let me fix this so it needs to come in a little bit more. That's because of the rip. It ripped a little bit. So I pulled that in a little bit more. And then now you can see both sides look the same. And then what you're going to do to make the cap sleeve, you just take this and like how we did for the collar, you just fold it over until it's kind of like a little triangle on this side. And the same thing on this side. Fold it over. So that's what the back will look like. Kind of. And this is what the front looks like. And that looks like the little cap sleeve. You can leave it like that. I kind of like it to have the little V in the back. So you just kind of eyeball where you'd like the V. And then cut it out. You can make the V bigger, you can make the V smaller, you cannot have the V. But there's the little cap sleeves, the little collar, the back of the dress, and then the skirt. So hopefully this is helpful and you understand. Like I said, I never did this before, so hopefully it turned out okay that you can understand it. If not, you can just ask me some questions and I'll try to answer. Like I've only been doing this like a couple. I did a bunch today, and I did it one other time, so I'm definitely no expert or anything, but I'll try to help if I can. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.